The services that support people that you might see in a neighborhood like this in downtown Vancouver are pretty glaringly deficient in some obvious ways, both if you walk around and see how people are living, but also if you look at how we're supporting people from an evidence-based standpoint and what would be the most effective ways of supporting people. There are some major contrasts between what we could be doing and some would say should be doing and what we are doing. One of the main things that we're doing wrong is reacting way too late and too little. That's one of the things. That's a lot, but it's actually only one category of the things that we're doing wrong. Too late and too little. The other thing that we're doing wrong is we have no standards. We have no consistency in, for example, the criteria or the types of needs that would lead to us linking a particular person with a particular model of service, a model of service that has been shown to be effective for people who have these kinds of needs. We don't have anything like that. The current landscape of service providers, which is substantially our not-for-profit sector, are forced to bid on projects that are addressing very complex social problems in our communities throughout BC, and they're required to bid up to whatever is the ceiling that's provided for the contract. So that immediately negates the opportunity to provide some kind of a rational response that links a well-established quality of service to the needs of the clients in that community. Often we don't even assess the needs of clients in communities like this one. We simply say, look, we've got some kind of a problem. What can you do for X amount? That results in an incredibly inefficient and ineffective patchwork of services that are not held to account. There is no consistent regulation because there's no consistent delivery of care. And as I mentioned earlier, these services are often too little and too late. So we do things that seem almost crazy on the face of it. We'll wait until the weather starts getting colder, as it is right now in Vancouver, and then we'll start to plan on, well, how cold does it have to get before we'll open an emergency cold weather shelter to add to the other shelters that we have so that we can't be accused of being excessively inhumane by forcing people to live outside when it's below a certain temperature. And this, unfortunately, is very close to the definition of the mindset that is involved in planning. It's reactive when we have encampments and certain levels of distress and chaos bubble over. Finally, cities are compelled to bring police in to clear the people away. And they do this, and everyone knows they do this with no plan regarding where those people are going to go. It's simply an urgent reaction to a perception, a real perception, accurate perception of chaos that is merely kicking problems into another area.